Hello everyone, how are you all? I welcome you all to this new video of nucleophile versus electrophile. It is a comparative video between both terms. I will explain the term and will compare them both as well. So I'm going to explain that what is nucleophile, what is electrophile, and what is nucleophilicity and electrophilicity. Nucleophile is a reactant that provide a pair of electron to form a new bond. And electrophile is a reactant that accept a pair. So okay, one is electron donor, this is electron donor, and this is electron acceptor, electrophile. Okay, let's just have a look. A nucleophile is a reactant that provide a pair of electron to form a new covalent bond. Whenever you see that there is a covalent bond, then the species that will be donating electron, that will be termed as nucleophile. A nucleophile is a reactant that provide a pair of electrons. So it provide a pair of electrons, so that's why it is rich in electron, it is rich in negative charge. So that's why it is providing the other one that take my electrons, because I have quite enough of and I need your positivity. So the nucleophile are nucleus loving or positive charge loving. They will give away their electron because they want to have something which is positive in nature, and cation will bond to it. The Lewis base are also termed as nucleophile. They are nucleus lover and they are positive charge lover, they are electron donator, and they are Lewis bases. Okay, let's have a look of a reaction. I will tell you about, or I will explain this nucleophilicity with a reaction. This is a reaction in which a hydroxide ion, you must have seen the reaction NaOH plus HCl reactions, right? So here the OH is containing extra electrons, or extra in a way that it is having some negativity. So it will attack on the H and will form a bond that is mentioned here. In this situation, the OH donated its bond, or it donated its electron to the proton, and as a result formed a bond. Here OH is a nucleophile and H is an electrophile here. Okay, so there are some other types of or examples of nucleophile as well. So the Lewis base is, this OH is a good Lewis base. SCH3, in which the sulfur is having negative charge, chloride negative charge, nitrogen are also nucleophile because they contain lone pair of electron with them. And this acetylide ion, this ion is also acting as nucleophile because it is having extra electron. This was all about the nucleophile, where I told you that they are electron pair donator and they are positive charge loving, they are nucleus loving, and they are Lewis bases. And as well as I explained an example to you too as well, and also given the example of other Lewis bases. It was all about the nucleophile. However, come to the electrophile. As you have read about the nucleophile, the electrophile concept won't be difficult for you because you have to alter all the thing. It is opposite of nucleophile. An electrophile is a reactant that accept a pair of electron. Nucleophile was giving away, right? So the thing which will accept the electron donated by the nucleophile will be electrophile. Electrophile or electrophilicity is that they are electron loving. Okay, anything that will love electron will definitely having a positive charge. So the electrophile carry a positive charge on themselves and love electron to come to them. They are negative charge loving species. And an electrophile is a species that accept a pair of electron to form a covalent bond. Lewis acid is a typical example of electrophile. Most common example of electrophile is hydrogen. Here I told you that there the hydrogen is accepting the electron provided by oxygen, so that's why it is termed as electrophile. This is electrophile. Okay, the Lewis acids are the carbon carry positive charge. This is very strong Lewis acid or strong electrophile because it is having three methyl group that are stabilizing this cation. And there can be some electron deficient compound as well. Boron is electron deficient compound. Here it is mentioned here, this is an electrophile. And in this situation, in this sulfuric acid, we know that sulfuric acid donate proton, it donate proton, and this part is electrophile. And this is aluminium trichloride, where aluminium is electrophile. Okay, just as the species can be both nucleophile and electrophile, other species can be both electrophile and acid. We have said now that nucleophile are bases, so the electrophile are acids. Okay, so this is relative term. Nucleophilicity and electrophilicity refer to the extent to which a species can donate or accept a pair of electron. Here it is coming a definition of nucleophilicity, that what is the phenomena. Nucleophilicity is the extent or the measure that how much a species can donate electron. If any species is very capable of giving away its electron, then it is very strong nucleophile. And any species that is very eager to accept a accept an electron from nucleophile, then it would be termed as very good electrophile. So the extent to which they can donate or accept, there is a terminology that is developed, that is nucleophilicity or electrophilicity. If you understand that what is nucleophile, then it won't be difficult for you. If you have understood that what is electrophile, then it would be difficult for you. I ask you to subscribe the channel because in the next lecture, it is lecture number 1. Next lecture, I'm going to explain the factors that affect the nucleophilicity. Very, very important lecture. Subscribe, share, and like the video. Thank you so much.